Right, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what's the best way to capture audio for your videos. So you're new to YouTube, or you're trying to just improve yourself on YouTube a little bit, and you're thinking, let's go out and spend 25 grand on a big camera, or what's the best 4K video camera, and all this kind of thing. Well, just kind of like calm your tits a little bit, because what's probably more important to your viewers is your audio. So let's talk about the type of microphones that are out there. So you have a lavalier mic and it sits there like that, and everyone talks on the news or they talk on TV or whatever, and basically that just connects in to whatever audio source you've got. So for example, it could connect into the back of your phone, and you could still use your phone as your main recording device for your YouTube channel. You just plug these in and off it goes. You can get them that are specific for smartphones, or you can just buy a standard one and then get a splitter for a smartphone to have earphones and a microphone, and these work flawlessly. It basically means that it's picking up the audio right in front of you. So just to prove that, I'm going to swap over now, and then we can see what this one sounds like. Okay, so now you're hearing me through the lavalier microphone. Now the audio should be pretty much the same as before. So if I was to talk that way or talk that way on a boom mic before, you wouldn't have noticed. Go like that, or go like that, or go like that. There's a difference, and basically that's what you have got to be aware of when you're setting yourself up for using a lavalier mic. Tuck it under a shirt and hide it. So that's hidden right there right now, and that may give a different audio reproduction than as if it was there. But again, if I talk that way, it's going to go quieter. If I talk up, it's quieter. If I talk that way, it's going to get louder. And if I talk down to my chest, obviously it's going to get louder because I'm talking right into it. So some things to work out there for a lavalier mic, but it's a very cheap, easy solution. And if you talk really loud into it, you can make it go buzz. Sorry about that. So now that we've talked about the lav or lavalier microphone, we're going to move up a step now, which is the directional microphone. And this one is a Rode VideoMic Pro. It has a battery inside, a little 9-volt battery. The microphone itself is slightly suspended on top to remove any vibration noises, little rubber bands all the way around it. And on the back there you can set different settings to how it cancels noise out, and if it gives any gain. So if it makes the input, your voice in this case, or sounds around you, louder. So for example, if you're recording to a smartphone and it's pretty quiet, with the lavalier microphone there's no way to increase that volume. You'd have to do it in an editing software. Whereas with this one, there are settings on the back there to increase the volume. So that's how you would use this device. So let's switch over to this now and see if you think the audio is any better. Okay, so now we're using the VideoMic Pro. The beauty about this is you can have it mounted on top of your camera, and you don't have to wear the lavalier mic then. You don't have to worry about anything being hooked up to you, or basically just walking around and not wanting to pick up other people or other noises around you. This is directional. So right now I can talk that way, upwards, downwards, or over there, and it's the same. It's picking up my general direction. So the other beauty about this is that it detects a longer range than using a, say for example, built-in microphone into a camera as well. So you can slightly move away, further and further away, and it should still sound roughly the same because it's still trying to be quite directional to wherever my voice is. So what we're going to do now is talk about the other options, and there's a Rode VideoMic Mini, which basically is just another directional microphone, just like this one, but it's not powered, and there's no way to increase its volume, and there's no way to cut down the background noise. But it's the same kind of technology as that one, in terms that it's going to be pointed at my voice and pick up just my voice and cut out all the surrounding noise. And this is the microphone I started the video with. This is my microphone of preference right now. So I'm going to flip back to this one. Okay, so basically we'll do away with the VideoMic Pro now. We'll put that over there with the lavalier mic. So now I'm using the VideoMic Mini. Now this one is more specifically aimed at smaller kind of video setups. So looking at it now, it'll fit pretty much anywhere on any device, whether you're using a smartphone, a small camera, or basically a big DSLR type camera with a mic input. It's still going to fit in there. And it's quite good. It'll basically kind of still pick up directional noise. It'll try and clear out anything coming from the background. Now the next step on this is to have a second audio recording device. So you're not actually recording at source anymore. You've got a different kind of setup altogether. And this one is the Zoom H1. It's a standalone recording device. Now I've got this one set up so that I can actually mount it on top of a camera if I want to, and you can even have it with a microphone input as well. So you can have it using the stereo microphones on the top and just kind of like pointing at you, or you can hold it like that if you want to. It even comes with a windsock or dead cat, whatever you want to call it. So if you use it out in an open area and it is quite windy and noisy, you basically just stretch that over the top, pop it on there, and then that'll cut the wind noise out. Now the beauty about this one, it's got a micro SD card inside there. It's got a little screen on that tells you what's going on. You can press record and press stop. You can even rewind and play it back just to make sure your recording levels are all okay. And like I say, you can plug an external microphone in there. So the beauty about this as well is that it's more of a quality recording device than it would be if a built-in microphone or the lavalier microphone and things like that. But basically when you're finished doing your recording, you take this, you download it, and then you can sync it back up to your video. So there you go, it started recording. So I'll hold it there, and now I'll switch from the Video Mic Mini over to the Zoom H1, and you can see now the difference. Now the first thing you're going to notice, none of the other microphones were stereo. So this one has got two microphones on top, one pointing that way and one pointing that way, to capture both sides, kind of like an area, small area of what's going on. So for example, if I go this way, you're going to hear now that things have changed, and if I go that way, you're going to hear I've moved to the other side. So that's just something to obviously bring an extra element in. So you can also, if you wanted to, by the adapter on the back, mount that on a normal tripod or on a hot shoe mount of a camera, and obviously then you could have it so that that's still being used as your secondary audio. Or you can bring it in closer if you wanted to do it that way, just to get better audio quality. And this is going to sound completely different, like I say, as well as being stereo, but this is specifically its own little encased device to record the best quality audio possibly. Yes, they do make different versions of these, but that's only because they have different inputs, or they want to record different things at the same time. So for one input, one microphone, one kind of recording, this is perfectly fine. So basically the whole idea of this was just to let you know what different types of microphones there are out there, and let you come up with your own idea of which one of these you preferred. And there is one more option that you can do. So the last option we've got allows you to do remote recording of your audio, but still to get that audio back into your main recording device. So we are not talking about a separate recording device here. We're talking about the same recording device that's doing the video and audio at the same time, but you're going to take the audio recording away and put it on the person. And the way they do that is that we use basically wireless transmitters. So we're going to switch over to the wireless transmitters now, just to let you see that nothing really changes. Just to make sure you know that, I'm going to go back to using the same microphones I did before. So I'll clip it over there. I will then pop this into the mic input, and then we'll switch that on. And now I'm going to switch the receiver back over to this side so that the microphone comes through. And just so we're clear on that one, it is totally wireless, and the audio shouldn't be any difference. It's just another way of separating the microphone from the camera, so you can walk around and do all this kind of thing without worrying about the audio, just like they do on TV shows. Very inexpensive as well, but I'll put a link in the description to all these devices so you can go and buy them, try them out, see which one you like the best. Well, thank you very much for watching my video today. Please do give it a thumbs up if you liked it, click that subscribe button if you've not already, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care now, bye.